Hey students, it's Miss St. John. This is me on Buddy and Ruth Grace on Ruby. And the video may look a little wonky at times because remember, Buddy is still learning and he doesn't quite know to follow Ruth Grace. And I'm riding with one hand, which I do not like to do. We are riding in the woods behind my house, and we've had some wind damage, and they have cut just a little bit of timber out, so it's going to be messy. But we'll get to cross a couple creeks, and we might see some wildlife. You never know. I saw deer a few times when I've been over here. And Ruth Grace says the reason Buddy is shying away is she is breaking limbs, and sometimes that makes him nervous. No, that's fine. He'll get used to it. I'll see if I can back up just a little bit. And maybe if they're not breaking on top of him, he won't be so nervous. Today is Tuesday afternoon. It's after school. It's probably about 5. And as you do you hear the creek? Do you hear it? I know you can hear my saddle. That's the squeaking you hear. It's the leather from my saddle. Here's the first creek we're going to cross. And Buddy likes to drink when we cross this creek, so let's see if he'll come up here and get him a sip of water. See how I loosen my reins? This creek runs almost all the way around our house. And usually we have some beaver dams in this creek. But I don't think we have any right now. I think they've all been busted up with the bad weather we've been having. Okay, here we go up the bank. We're having to make a new trail because we've had some big trees blown over, some big pines, and it blocked our trail. I'll show you those big trees when we get up here. Look at those big trees that blew over. My trail used to go right down through there. See the trees? Deer? Where at? Oh, there's deer in the woods. So the mules may jump. And if I drop my phone, I'll pick it up. Because I might have to go to 2 hands. They might be watering in that creek we just crossed. And if I had the dogs with us right now, they would be running and barking. Sometimes so loud you wouldn't be able to hear me talking. Do you see Ruby, her kick? her stomping her back foot, she had a horse fly after her. And they will bite them and suck the blood. It's awful. This used to be a deer path, but we've started riding it now, so we've made it. Now the creek's on the left side. This is what I do in my free time. If it's pretty outside. And this is what we do when we go camping. We stay in our horse trailer. There's up in the neck we have a bed, and the kids sleep on the cot. Excuse me. Sorry about that. That limb hit her in the hind end and scared her. Scared him. The kids sleep on cots in the back of the horse trailer after I clean it up real good from where we've hauled the mules. And we get up, and my husband cooks breakfast while we groom the mules and saddle and feed them and get them ready for the day. And then we all eat breakfast together, pack a lunch, pack our saddle bags with a drink, and if we're lucky, a soda. And then we ride. We usually try to leave out around 9:30 or 10. And then we will ride till lunchtime. Then we stop for lunch and eat on the side of the trail. And then we get back on and we ride till usually around 3 or 4 o'clock. And then we'll have a campfire that night, roast some marshmallows, eat a good supper. And usually we'll get up and come home the next morning on Sunday in time to get to church. Did you see the log that Buddy just crossed? Easy, Buddy. That bank was a little slick. We're not going under that. I don't want to go under that big limb. Okay, Buddy. I want to show you, when you get to where the beavers have been eating, Ruth Grace, stop. Look right there at that log. See where the beavers have, it's not as fresh. They were down here this winter, really working on their house. I'll show you some more that they've done. And this big creek right here was where they made their dam. Okay, Buddy. Look at all this. See where they've cut these little trees down? That was all beaver. It's okay. We had trouble right there. He didn't know what I wanted. Sorry about that. Now we're going to go down this sand bank into the creek. And I've only rode Buddy down here once, and he was a little intimidated by the shadows in the water. Ready? So, let's see. Looks like he's gonna do good today. I don't think he spent much time in the water, and these rocks can be very slick. No, we're not eating right now, buddy. We're going to cross that great big rock, and when we step off, it might jar a little bit because it's a little deep. No, it wasn't too bad. He's going to be a water mule before we know it. See how much it splashes? Then we're going to jump up on this bank. You see Ruth Grace jump up there? That bank is pretty high. But Buddy goes up on easy. He doesn't lunge. He goes up really quiet. I love it. And then, Ruth Grace, stop. I want them to see you go down that bank. This bank here is very steep. See? That's okay. See how steep it is? Woo! Then we're going to go up this bank. Good job, buddy. Goodness. All right, we're almost behind my house. I hope you enjoyed your ride. For some of you, it might have been the first ride you ever took on the back of a mule. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have a wonderful afternoon. Bye.